Copic markers. I start with the grayscale. I've used just a few of them. I will write here the markers I will use. I will add another color that I'll show you after, okay? Little surprise. So with number 2, what I'll do, I will start putting all the shapes, to make sure that I don't forget everything I have to do. So I start with my reflection on the side glass, the top, you see, the top reflection, coming down to the air that it's sort of a windshield, okay? Then I have this part here. All right. Now, every time we use the same marker for a second time, that value will become darker, okay? And in general, when we use marker, we have to take advantage of this so that we don't have from 2 and 3 value a difference that is too strong. We can even make even more subtle with this trick. So I use the same one to make it just a little bit darker. Some areas. Okay. Now we use a number 4. With the number 4, I will start to increase some contrast. Making, of course, then I do this part here, which is in shadow. And now I put the lines from my shadow. On the shadow, I will put again the number 2. Now I will use number 6. And with the number 6, I will do some details on top here. here, where we need the maximum contrast for our reflection. Then with the number 4 down here, I'll start making a sort of a shading to go from dark to light, because this is a cylinder. So I want to give that effect of that is turning, you know. Because I'm not using any chalk, you know, I have to do it with markers. You see, now the glass is starting to look really nice. And with the number 2, I make the core, okay, which is here. You see, now we have a feeling of the three-dimensionality of this sketch. Okay, so now the magic trick, no trip, that's another thing. The magic trick is this one. Look. This is a fluorescent stabilo ink luminator. You can find, you can buy this anywhere on internet, in a store, art store, office store. And this one, what it does, it puts really fluorescent ink, fluo. So now that I have my base, no, which is pretty much gray, very neutral, I will add this on the shadow and only on the glass reflection, not on the body of the car, of this vehicle, okay? So let's start. And of course I do it in a way that I have some really strong accents. Very dynamic. And then the shadow. That's it. I don't touch it anymore. Now you can see it's very vibrant now. Now it's becoming another thing. So once I do all that, I go back with my pen and I just need to add some line quality. That's all. So I go, you see, and I play with the thickness of some lines. I add a little bit of black there to increase contrast. You see? And you can be also very sketchy. You don't have to be precise or too precise. Here, for example, you can see, you can read the three-dimensionality of this part, you know. And now, because we want to, I want to show you a little bit more, we can imagine that starting from here, okay, we have a sort of a plastic, dark plastic element. Then once we do that, we can take a white pencil. I'm waiting that it dries, because with a white pencil we can add some details, you know. For example, we can imagine that there are some holes, I don't know. You can do some of those things that are very kind of random. I mean, they should be random. You see, then when you put, when you add with the pencil, you add that thickness, those little details, then everything becomes much more interesting. Now with the dark blue Faber-Castell, I'll rework a little bit my line quality. And you will see that the contrast is going to be much, much better. You see, now you have a nice sketch that is not a boring sketch. Now, the last thing I can do to give to this sketch an extra life, you will see, it's gonna help a lot. Look, I'm adding some highlights. So I'm putting one in the center, one here. A bigger one here. Then inside the glass reflection, just a little. You see, those little details add a lot of things, add something that looks like, how can I say, like special, you know? Okay, I go wash my brush. You know, this is the sketch. You know, not bad at the end. And I tell you one thing, here you can change the fluorescent color. You can put a very bright yellow, very bright blue, you know, light blue, or that green, you know, the other fluorescent green that usually we use, you know, to underline paragraph or stuff. Something that's be really, really strong. Okay, that's it.